No, bro. Oh, there we go. You can hear me. It is disgusting. It is 6:45 on Monday morning, and it is lashing rain. But we can't complain too much, can we? We get to go to the gym, and then we get to go to college, and then we get to go play badminton after college. So, like, we get to have a nice meal when we get home. So we can't really complain. But in comparison to the summer when the sun is out and it's not freezing, this is horrible. We better get this pre-workout into us. Not gonna drink itself. I have to get some music on. Right. Workout is finished. We are on our way into college. Left my boots in the car. So, name. Here we go. Right. Workout was good. Did some machine chest press. So you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it in the clips anyway. The chest supported T-bar row. Finally, we've been talking about it. We were gonna do squats, but back is still completely dead from deadlifts on Saturday because we did conventional, and conventional. I don't usually do conventional, so it kind of took it out of me. So yeah, the back's still tender. So we left out the squats. We were gonna do curls and extensions, but we ended up just doing hamstring curls. We didn't do the quad extensions because both machines were being used. And I was like, that's fine. Yeah, the physique is coming together. All right. Oh, I'm going this way. Shit. But yeah, physique is coming together. Weight is coming down slowly but surely. It is now 8:20. We should be in college on time. Yeah, look, everything's looking good. Finished college at 4, badminton 4 till 6. Home. For dinner, we're probably going to have 4 beef burgers and 4 pancakes. It's probably what we're going to have for dinner. It's one of my favorites, to be honest. We do need to no, we actually don't. I need to figure out what class and what room I'm going to, though, because I haven't looked at the timetable yet. Probably should. The light's green, go! Go! Drop a gear. Oh no. The traffic is not looking good. The traffic is not looking good. Just let it squeeze in here. Yeah. Oh, we're chilling. We are chilling. What we talk about? I wish I could read and drive at the same time, you know? Like, I know you can listen to podcasts, but I want to read, you know? I wish I had a driver. Just sit in the back and read like Eman does while I get driven to college. Could get the bus to college. Obviously not, but if I could read while I get driven to college on the bus. Would take me 2 hours to get to college, but I could read. Actually, you know what? End of the day, I know it's kind of like we all know this, but we all forget about it all the time. You know? Like what I'm about to say, you've heard it many times and you will hear it many times again. It is not revolutionary advice. And I know because I've heard it many times and I know I'm going to hear it many times again. But it's something that I do it, but every time I'm reminded, I'm like, I don't do it enough. You know, I feel like there's no matter how much you do what I'm about to say, you're not doing it enough. And what it is remembering to be grateful. And you're probably like, duh, yeah, obviously. But I feel like even those of us who are grateful for everything and who do appreciate everything and pay attention to everything, I feel like we still forget sometimes. And I know that I am someone who believes that I don't take things for granted, but I still do forget to appreciate things to their fullest. So every time someone reminds me to be grateful, I'm like, yeah, you're right. I do need to kind of make like a conscious effort more often, because things don't last as long as you think they're going to last. They really don't. And as you get older, they go quicker and quicker. They last less time. like your friendships, your relationships, your jobs, your hobbies, your dinner. Nothing lasts as long as you expect it to. You know, you look back and you're like, geez, I thought that was, at some points, that felt like forever. But now looking back, it was like a flash. And it's very true. So make a conscious effort to be grateful all the time. For the things, you know, for the everyday things, the things that have been in your life the longest, that sometimes you may forget about, like family members or pets or anything that you may be taken for granted. Just, it's good to check in regularly, if not daily, just to appreciate and be grateful for those things, because they will come to an end eventually. The way, honestly, is, you know, in the morning or in the evening, just taking 5 minutes to like journal or meditate or pray, whatever your preference is, and just take a few minutes to show your gratitude. But yeah, that's your reminder, your little nugget of advice for the day. It's my own nugget of advice to myself. And here's another one. Do something hard today. And I don't mean like, oh, just do something like hard. I mean like do something unusually hard. Like, I know there are a few of you maybe watching this that do hard things all the time. But try do something that's a little bit harder than what you usually do today. Something a little bit further out of your comfort zone. Just a tiny little bit further. Something, you know, that's just a bit more uncomfortable than usual. Just to kind of test yourself, to see whether or not you actually are going hard, or whether you are just actually comfortable in the like hard that you're doing. Because sometimes we limit ourselves. We convince ourselves that we're working hard, but we're not actually working as hard as we could be. So try to do something a little bit harder today than you usually do. Just see what happens. Maybe you fail, you know, that's gonna confirm that you are pushing yourself, you know, to the right amount of hard. Or maybe you succeed and now you have a new standard of how far you can push yourself, you know? But then that's why I like making these videos, because these videos are kind of just for myself. They're like self-reflection, like giving myself advice. That's what these videos are. Just me sitting with myself, giving myself advice. And I make them public through uploading them to YouTube and X, so that maybe the advice I'm giving myself, maybe there's someone out there who needs that advice as well. Maybe they stumble along, they find my video, and I tell them exactly what they need to hear, and I change their life. You never know. You really never know. That could happen. Stranger things have happened. Here's another one. I'm like the fountain of life or something today. But you don't need to be religious or to become religious to read the Bible. Like you can still read the Bible if you don't ever want, even if you never aspire to be religious or to follow a religion or to believe in God. You don't need to be religious to read the Bible. The Bible has been around for like, I don't even know. I don't know. It's been around for like, some of the stories are like thousands of years old, right? And they've lasted, okay? Any intelligent person is going to go, good things usually last a long time, bad things usually end pretty quickly. If this has lasted this long, there has to be something that's good in it. Let me read it. You know? Like, just because you don't believe in God doesn't mean there's not wisdom to be found in the Bible. There is plenty of wisdom to be found. Like, if you're someone who reads books, like self-help books particularly, you read them because you want to better yourself. Well, that book that you're reading now probably came out within the last 10 years, if not 5 years. The Bible's been around for like thousands of years. That the knowledge in the Bible is it's confirmed, you know, like it's set in stone. It's proven to work because people have continued to follow it for hundreds, if not thousands of years. All the social proof is there. Millions and millions well, probably billions of followers. Billions of followers. So, and by reading it, you're not going to be converted into, you know, you're not going to be converted. You know, you're not going to be like brainwashed into like some, you know, religion. It's not what happens. Because how you interpret it is what is like how you're affected by it. And you're going to interpret it in a way that confirms your view on the world in a way. Or maybe it give you a new perspective. But anyone who is interested in self-improvement, just read the Bible and try learn something. Maybe you learn one thing, maybe you learn nothing. Maybe you learn 100 things. Maybe you read it and you actually do become religious. But just read it anyway and try extract as much knowledge as you can. Because there has to be something in there. There has to be something in there. It's been around for so long. Can't be all just nonsense. I wish I was supposed to bring a Monster with me, but I forgot. I have to go to the shop on my break. For the Bentley. Oh, it's a Ferrari. Oh, very nice. Not quite sure what Ferrari that is. It's 21 years old, but it's a Ferrari. It's when my back is tight from deadlifts or squats or whatever, and I have to sit in a car for a prolonged period of time, it starts to like my hamstrings, because my back is like fatigued and weak, and my glutes, my hamstrings, they're obviously like connected to your back, right? So what happens is my back starts to ache because my hamstrings and my glutes are pulling on my back, and it's tired, and it's already tender and fatigued, and it's just pulling. So after about 15 minutes in a car, 20 minutes in a car, my back starts to ache. And then it runs down my leg, and it's horrible. What Ferrari that is. I'd say the petrol on that is crazy. Probably spends €50 a day. That's insane. We are nearly there. Got about, I'd say 10 more minutes and we'll be there. Good. Nom nom nom. Oh, so glad not to have long ass hair anymore. It takes like 4 hours to dry. Like it was so annoying. Bad beyond. Oh, I'd say today is going to be a fairly easy day. Introduction to the new semester, the new classes and stuff. So should be a fairly handy day. Oh, my back is pulling really bad right now. Oh, it's really bad. Thankfully we're nearly there. It's mostly on my left side as well. Oh, thank God I didn't convince myself to do squats. Would have been in agony. Probably have to Great. I'll probably have to skip squats tomorrow, or it's supposed to be deadlifts tomorrow, but definitely gonna have to skip them again.